It is with deep concern that I update you, the people of this country, about the constant harassment I am facing by the Special Branch Unit, an arm of the Guyana Police Force. The government, while in opposition between 2019 and 2020, complained bitterly to me about the frequent harassment they once faced by the same Special Branch Unit. Now in government, they have resorted to using the same tactics they once faced and complained about. This very group of people have their lackeys and sub-prefects of the Special Branch harassing me in a more invasive, oppressive, and aggressive manner that they continue to hold personal grudges with. Sources within Special Branch have personally contacted me, stating that they are working with directives, but they hate having to do this to me. I personally asked them, why? What's the reason? And they blatantly said, I am the biggest threat to the government. These resources should be redirected to guard against Venezuela's aggression to take over Essequibo and rid criminal elements off of our streets. This is not just an accusation. I have the video evidence to show Special Branch tailing me, tailing my every move. I'll show you now.
Branch officer following Mr. Mohammed, PSC 3139, been following us for the past 1 hour.
You there since I come, man? Huh? From Special Branch?
We need help in the country.
Huh? Like every time I come in this goes, this particular car always come and stalking me. I'm scared for my life now. Huh? Alright.
Okay, get better shot back, come more close, buddy.
Special Branch following us all over, Mr. Mohammed.
On the 25th of March, I visited Letterkenny, that's a village along the quarantine. And while we were coming down, we noticed this car trailing us right through. P.P.P 1033, white Toyota Allion. This was around 8:30 p.m. One of my security, he did the video. 26th of April, P.K.K 4045, silver 212, heavily tinted, was parked outside my residence for about 5-6 hours. So we drove up and we started to video him, and then he drove off. This is what I have been faced with every single day.
Okay. Odessa Primus. So Miss Melamel. Right? Bear in mind, I'm no fan of either of them, but the thing is that now and then I will check the page, you know. Now and then I will check the page. check the page as I run through my Facebook page. Their page will just bumps up. You know, I do read. I ain't saying everything that I say that's be posted is nonsense. I wouldn't say that because for me, I'm a very fair person. I'm a very fair person. So I wouldn't say everything what it says is nonsense, right? And every something is getting its own sense, right? But what make me, I used to be questioning myself, what lead me to this, right? For ask this question is when I was viewing the day, I was viewing on Facebook that Miss Prime must leave the country. She come back the night. Yes, I did see. I was on the live. So when she come back in the
I have zero information on that. Everywhere in the world, we will revoke or cancel visas if someone violates that visa in some way. That's just a standard practice. I think we do it here just periodically if we get that information. There hasn't been, and to my knowledge, any wholesale cancellation of visas, and I wouldn't know what that reason would be. That's very confidential. Definitely, I have no knowledge of any sanctions leading up to that. But if we get that, I'll be happy to share it with you. If public information, typically visas are confidential, and so we would only inform the individual who held that visa. But as far as I know, there has been no wholesale cancellation of visas or revocations of visas. It's a case-by-case basis based on that individual person's actions.
Broadly speaking, if one associates oneself with a sanctioned person, is that person liable to have his or her visa revoked?
Not by associating? You mean in terms of the... Okay, so I think we're talking about two different things. So the OFAC sanctions that came out of the U.S. Department of Treasury, and that was against the two Mohamed'S and Ms. Thomas, that's very different. That is a financial sanction. I think what you're talking about are visas. So those are not, they're not the same thing.
Right.
They're very
but
separate.
If one were to associate themselves, say, with sanctioned persons through an OFAC mechanism, are the persons liable to have their visas revoked or cancelled?
So again, no. Those two things are not related. The visas, if you associated yourself with an OFAC sanctioned individual, if you did so in the ways that are laid out in the OFAC sanctions, so just knowing them, being friends with them, that's very, very different than doing business with them. Okay, so what you would be liable to is Treasury sanctions, OFAC sanctions. Visas are a very different, because Department of State handles visas, Department of Treasury handles OFAC sanctions. So they're very different things. So if you're associated, you do business with them, or you have invested in one of their businesses that is sanctioned, then you could be liable for Treasury sanctions.
The United States Ambassador to Guyana, Nicole Theriot, revealed today that while there have been public calls for the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigations to assist with the investigations into the death of 11-year-old Adrianna Young, there has been no request from the Guyana government for any such assistance. Speaking to reporters on the sidelines of the Caribbean Commissioners of Police General meeting this morning at the Arthur Chung Conference Center, Ambassador Theriot said any request for the FBI's assistance must come from the Guyana government. We would gladly listen to their requests and do what we can. I understand that it is going to involve requesting FBI assistance for the investigation. The way that it works, it is a government-to-government request. So, the government of Guyana would have to make that request to the FBI, and they would determine based on their capacity and their resources if they are able to assist, Ambassador Theriot explained. She confirmed that at present there has been no request from the government of Guyana. The Guyana government has instead turned to retired Canadian Special Crimes investigator Leonard McCoshen to assist the Guyana police force with its investigations. Mr. McCoshen is expected to arrive in the country tonight, although the family of the dead girl has objected to him being the only foreign investigator to join the probe. The U.S. ambassador reminded today that the FBI has assisted with major investigations in Guyana previously, with the most recent case being the probe into the Mahdia school dorm fire, which claimed the lives of 20 children. As you know, they came and did a very, very thorough investigation after the Mahdia fires. They were instrumental in that. And so we are happy to accept that request if that is what the government wishes to do, the U.S. ambassador said.
The reason for rejecting McCoshen is grounded in his retired status and perceived lack of accountability to any organization. Penultimately, Blanham also stated that the GPF made contact with more family members over the weekend, that Bochnarine Bola, owner of the AA Hotel, is prohibited from leaving the country, and he must report to the police station every day. Finally, Blanham revealed that the Guyana Police Force is in possession of video footage either prior to or at the same time when the alarm was raised that Adrianna was missing. He also stated that the video was not gathered from the hotel, as the force has verified that the cameras directed to the pool are not working. Later this afternoon, the Guyana Medical Council will make a decision on the application made by Dr. Hubert Daisley to practice in Guyana and eventually conduct the second autopsy on Adrianna Young, as her family previously requested.
Okay? I want you, you'll hear her story she speaks because they won't hear you clearly. Are you hearing better now? Excellent. You need to hear this young lady's story because it's so painful. Honestly, it is. So they're hearing you clearly now. Perfect. So 1 month ago,
Yes.
1 month ago, there's a protest in London because of the situation. 1 month.
Keon wasn't in a protest is number one. And even if he was in a protest, people don't protest with live rounds. Keon left Georgetown all the way right on the bike to come and look his family. And not to hear when he reached a Primus shooting. All now Primus can't get charged yet for Keon's death. Why could people kill people's children and they're free? And if Keon they kill somebody, he done there in prison. I need justice for my son. When we went out to Tuku guest house, the president make a whole lot of promises. All no, till no, nothing.
What did he promise you? Because they're hearing you clearly. I want to hear you say something. Repeat, please, because they're hearing you clearly now. What's on promises?
He gave me days. I tell you, I need justice. He said in a couple of days, we're going to get justice. He promised me a lot of things for the grandchildren, them, for get public assistance, all kind of thing. And Anthony, now nothing. Day before yesterday, Keon's share mother go for enroll her daughter at the school. Them in get board certificate. Well, I could understand. They said that they're going to enroll the child and give you some time for the board certificate. But then they tell she can't get cash grant. If police kill Keon, if police kill Keon and he was a dedicated father to his children. 10-day work all he do. All kind of work he do for maintain the children. Them way telling me she can't get cash grant. And cash grant is not the end date.
No.
They got from now till they reach 18 and them is babies. I need justice for my son. And I need answers and I need it fast. It's too long. 1 month yesterday, nobody know what's going on in it for me. I mind the 4 sons there without a father. Keon's father died since he was 9. How many children you son have? 4 children he have. He have 1 3 with 1 girl and what the eldest one with another one. What's the age? The big son gonna write common entrance next year. I think he's 9. 10 September. And the last child is 1. 1 going in nursery, 1 coming out to nursery. And the baby. Come on, I need justice for my son. I feel in pain. Pain in my heart. I'm telling y'all, I ain't eating, I ain't drinking because I can't sleep. It hurt me. It hurt me. You carry me at the guest house was a whole set of way. You carry there, you talk all you could talk, but you ain't doing all you could do. I need justice for my son.
Rightfully so. So nobody.
I must kill my son and he know he kill him. He know that he shoot. So much people who went out there say he put down big gun and take out little rifle. What happened? I know, I understand that you don't get the whole amount of people for go and say. But we done get witness already. We done the statement. What happened?
You say, Mr. the police?
Yes. What happened? I ain't hearing nothing.
Where's
like this one cover down. Me allowing it for God. So I need justice for my Keon. I need justice for my son.
This is crazy.
Every cow cry for their own calf. When you're dying it, then it's when you know it. I know it. I need justice for my son.
One consistent call from the mother.
Son, yesterday is the 8th. Keon there the 8th last month. Yesterday was the 8th.
1 month.
1 month. Nothing. Yeah? Nothing. What happened? Because Ronaldo got a video and Keon ain't get none. That's why I can't hear nothing. He don't get statement for E. I gotta hear something. Y'all ain't charging this man. Is people just, police just killing people and get after? No, man.
I agree.
So since the president met with you, you haven't heard nothing from him?
I haven't heard nothing from him.
Nobody contacted you, sir? No minister?
No worry. Forget his name, man. He went to the guest house with he in the army.
Murray.
Not Murray.
No, Murray, Colonel Murray.
Not Colonel Murray. No. At all fine, man. Forget
Abraham?
I know him. My son-in-law, I know the name good. Anyhow, he called me a day and tell me something but some vehicle and picking me up and carry me to town to some meeting. I tell you, I don't want to hear not more meeting. I want to hear about justice.
Right.
Meanwhile, not more meeting. I feel I meet him too much time already since my son there and me it ain't getting nowhere. He said, okay, you can tell the president. I said, you tell you, I said so. I want justice.
Right.
Me hearing nothing but justice. Me want about meeting. I want about justice. That's why I tell you. That's the only person reach out to me.
So A.F.N.U has not called you since?
Never. I didn't call nobody.
Guyanese, we're hearing for ourselves.
This country stop me that.
We're hearing for ourselves, all right?
We let Spain alone.
That's Dr. Campbell right here.
How many more mothers must cry like this, Apostle? How many more mothers?
You could hear the pain, and that's what's touching me today. I can hear the pain. This is too much, man. Honestly speaking. This is way too much for us to handle. Do we now think that what do you call it? The command center is going to send some instruction now? Since we gathered in front of the station, we're a threat to a terrorist? Huh? Because apart from Kian's mother standing here, we have other Londoners and people from Georgetown, Camarang, people from everywhere coming out now. Because there's a cause, there is a cause.
Because we'll be living shit. We'll be living gossip. We'll be brainwashed easy. Not this black man. We'll be brainwashed by thoughts and hands out. And we be supposed to be brainwashed by, we ain't being brainwashed. So, Guyanese people, backward. I say inside the Guyanese. Y'all backward. Let me go down to the talk now. No! These Venezuelans not going to vote for the P.P.P party. Attacking straight, vex. They were not. These Venezuelans coming to our country. Let me see if I could talk a little bit quiet for you. I'm straining my voice. These Venezuelans coming to our country with the expectation that they're going to take over all of the territory that they want, that they say that belongs to them. So they already take over this territory. So you know what Maduro gonna say now? Hey, oh yeah, stands there. Yeah, boy, we don't cover the Essequibo area. Do you know that they got certain part? Do you know that they have certain part in the Essequibo that Spanish take over and Guyanese can't go there? Do you know that when you talk to the Spanish people now, they're taking out the ID card and show you that it's Guyanese and they can't even talk, they can't even speak English? Do you know that? Good. Who encourage it? We government. Good. Yeah, listen to this. Now the people come and play the game. Play the role. Don't show the mentality of our leaders. These people come and play the game, play the role, blend themselves between us. We can't go over there and do them shit, you know. You gotta get a separate part where you gotta live. And if the Spanish want to come and fear you, they're gonna come there. We ain't got no authority to blend ourselves in them people country. But the people come here and you give them full access and they come and blend themselves. I'm saying this. If immigrants or migrants come from another country for come here for invest, they get the money to come for invest, I would agree. But when you got foreign people who coming from other country just to come and sit down in your country, they come for do no business, nothing, they come for take what you get, I got a problem with that. So these people, naturally you could see that these people who come here, they come with an intention. And the intention that they come with, they have been successful, I'll know. They have been successful, I'll know. Because they come with the intention and it happened. You know why? Because we people of Guyana ain't bright, ain't smart. You hear what I tell you? We ain't bright and we ain't smart. And we're supposed to be bright people. Black, bright people. But you know what happened? We takes everything for granted. You feel you could left and go to Jamaica and tell a Jamaica man, hey, I chop you up. But let me tell you something. By the time you tell a Jamaican or a Trinidadian you're going to chop them up, consider yourself dead. Because the man going to watch you walk away, go for your cutlass and come back and chop you up. Because you know why? You threaten me. It's a threat. It is a threat. And you threaten me, and he come back and he can deal with you.